Um, Deadly vlog number three. Three. One or the other. School was lame. As always, we took pictures today for like groups or whatever. I'm not very active in school, so I only had one student council, which we don't do anything because our school sucks. Anyway, so yeah, I took pictures. I don't like poop today, so yeah. Anyways, yeah. I just got home and I went to my friend Juana Roach's house. She's pretty cool. We got to talk about it a lot, so that was pretty cool. Because we used to be really close, but we're not anymore. And it's just we've just been busy doing our own stuff, whatever. So it was cool to catch up with her and stuff like that. Yeah. So the real reason, or the main thing that I want to talk about is what happened last night. Let's just say I have some thinking to do. Basically, well, backdrop. Those of you who don't know, Kyle, my ex, from New Zealand. We met on Facebook, talked, just got closer and closer, and the more we talked, it just grew into something bigger, and we ended up being together. And he came over here for like 2 or 3 months and lived here over the summer with me, but it didn't really work out too well because I mean, like, I live in a really small town, and so like we never got to go out. Like all we have here is like fast food restaurants, like that's it. Like everything else is in like other towns because our town's so small, so we don't have anything. And yeah, and so it didn't really work out here, and like we've remained friends this whole time, which has been really cool. So I mean, yeah, so anyway, so last night we're talking on MSN or whatever, right? And I mentioned, like, I don't know, like, don't get me wrong, I like talking to Kyle and stuff like that, and like I like catching up with him, and you know, it's because it's different, you know, him not being here. I don't know what he, you know, but like it seems like the past couple of days, like everything we talk about is like the exact same thing, and like I feel like he's getting bored with me. And so I came out and asked him, I was just like, you know, are you getting bored with me? And he was like, no, of course not, why would you think that? And I was just like, it just seems like the past couple of days we've been talking about the same thing and blah blah blah. And he's like, well, you know, maybe you're getting bored of me. And I was like, no, because if I was bored of you, I just wouldn't talk to you. That's just how I am. And he was like, well, the same with me, so don't worry about anything. And I was like, okay, and I dropped it. And then I mentioned, which I don't know why I did, I mean, because usually, like lately, like I used to all the time bring up like me and him, like relationship wise, but like I haven't done that in like months, because I mean, I'm okay with being his friend right now, and so like it hasn't been an issue or whatever. But I was like, you know, sometimes it's hard for me to be your friend because I miss you a lot and blah blah blah. And I was just like, you know, but I know you don't want me in that way. And I was like, so you know, I'm okay with being your friend, and you know, I'd rather have you in my life as a friend than nothing at all, blah 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 blah. And he was just like, well, I don't know what to say, I don't want to hurt you. And I didn't know what to say back to that, so I was like, okay. And then he was like, this is just an idea. He was like, but you know, maybe if you come over here, we can try to work things out. And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, maybe, I don't know either. And he was like, well, just think about it, and I will too. And I put all right, and then that was it. And I haven't talked to him since then. So like, that's all I thought about. Literally, that's all I thought about last night and all today. And it's just like, I don't know, there's a lot of good things and then there's a lot of bad things. I mean, of course, like the good things outweigh the bad things, but I mean, because like Kyle was a really good boyfriend, regardless of some of the things I've wrote about him on here. But I mean, he was a really good boyfriend, and he made me feel really good about myself. And I don't know, I liked his company, and I liked being with him. It made me feel special. So I mean, it's kind of hard to forget about a guy like that makes you feel that way. So I mean, those are the good things. Bad things. If things don't work out, I'm stuck in New Zealand until whenever I can come back. So yeah. And then like I was talking to Juana about it today or whatever, and she was like, well, make sure that it's what he wants. And I mean, obviously, like, I'm not gonna go if that's not what he wants. Like, if we talk about it or whatever, and he's like, well, I don't know if I want to be with you, but I wanna, but let's come here and see what happens, then I'm not gonna go. Like, but if he says, like, I want to be with you, so just come here and let's see what happens, then yeah, that's different. Because he's saying that he does want to be with me. I just need to go there and see, if it works out. And if we hit it off like we did last time. I mean, because we hit it off perfectly whenever he got here. And, it was just amazing. And so, but I mean, if he's like, I'm not too sure, just come here and let's see what happens, then I'm not going to go, because I'm not going to go. And I mean, I don't care. Like he's always said, I don't want you to have to leave your friends and leave your family. Like, I love my family, don't get me wrong, but I don't care leaving. Like, I mean, of course I'd miss my family or whatever, but I mean, it's not like I'm leaving. Like, I'm not dying, okay? Obviously they can't see me whenever they want, but they can talk to me whenever they want. I mean, of course they'd be upset, but eventually in time they would get over and they accept it, and they would hopefully be happy for me if I end up going over there, because that's what I want to do and that's what makes me happy, so that should make them happy. So yeah, I don't want to leave everything and go there, which I don't mind, but I don't want to do that and then it end up being for nothing. I mean, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, that's fine. I can deal with it. But I mean, I don't want to spend the rest of my life thinking, what if, if I keep dwelling on everything that happened in the past and then don't go if we both decide to do this. And, I don't want to do that. So I have a lot of thinking to do. And he just wrote me on innocent. So I'm gonna go. Thanks for listening. Bye.